bank on their words. So I wanted a genuine person, because people are very fake out here.
True.
Very fake.
True.
Now, I also wanted someone who can be my peace.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode in Life with Abby. Marriage is one of those journeys that have challenges, there are joys, there are lessons to be learned. And today we are sitting down with one of my friend, and he's going to share with us some of the lessons that he has learned, his journey, from dating to now marriage, how it's going for him. So whether you're dating, whether you're engaged, you're married, there's always something for you. Welcome. How are you, my guest? Kindly introduce yourself to my viewers.
Thank you. My name is James Jogona. I am a pastor in full-time ministry. Yes.
Pastor James.
Yes.
Should I refer to you with that name?
Either can do.
And you're married. Are you married?
Yes, I am married.
You're married?
Yes.
To how many wives?
To one wife who is a lady.
Very good.
These days it's very important to specify who is a lady. And we have one baby girl.
Wow, beautiful.
Yes.
One baby girl.
Yes.
Now, how long have you been married?
Been married for 2 years now. Yes.
2 years.
Like it's going to be 2 years this year, December. Yes.
Oh, 2
so
years.
We are almost there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So before we get into the marriage, how did you meet your wife?
Oh wow. We met in church. Yeah. She was serving in the ushering department. That is where I first saw her. I was also in church. I had come to church in my capacity as a guest pastor. That is where we met with her. And one thing led to another. We're going to get there.
But out of all the ladies in the church, how did you identify, like, this is a girl that I want to date?
Okay. Now, that is very interesting because it's unlike many other stories of how people met. Actually, when I met her, I was dating another lady. I was in another relationship. So I never saw her like a lady that I want to marry. I just saw another member because I was in another relationship.
Oh, okay.
But that relationship, after some time, it ended abruptly. And then after that...
So you saw her as just another member.
Yes.
You were dating.
Yes, I was dating. I was in another relationship, and it ended so bad. I didn't want anything to do with ladies. I thought, I don't want to get married.
Oh.
These ladies are drama. I don't want let me just stay like that.
Really?
As a single guy.
Uh-huh.
It was not nice. It was not nice. But now, what happened is I saw something about her. I came into a ministry that we were taught about being prophetic and how you can pick what is going on in someone's life. And that is how I saw a condition in her, and I approached her and I told her, I can see this and this about you. And because it was a painful story that she had not told a lot of people, she thought, okay, man of God, you have seen what I'm going through. So my approach was from the point of a man of God who has seen an issue in someone. I told her, I can see this in you. I see like you're someone who is masked with this smile, but inside of you, you're broken and all that. And she was like, that is so true. So that is when I asked her, can I pray with you about that? I prayed with her and I started now checking up on her. I would call.
Follow up. Follow up.
I would call to check on how she's doing, how she's faring, and pray with her. Purely on the basis of a pastor and a member. Follow up, how are you doing today? I called her because she was in a somehow tough situation, but now I was calling up to encourage her and to pray with her. Now that happened, and to an extent that if I didn't call, she would feel off. If we have not
missing
talked,
today.
If we've not talked, even on my side, I would feel, oh, what is happening? But one thing we were agreeing, both of us, it was not love.
Oh,
I was feeling no. For her
you're
side,
still ministering to
yes.
her.
For her side, if she would think, is it love? No, she would say no. That's not that.
You are afraid.
We were keeping it purely what it was. Because
but within you felt something. It's taking a different direction, kinda.
Well, I wanted to disagree with that. I wanted to disagree with
But
that.
it was
because one challenge about pastoring, whether you're married or not, if you come across people who are broken, maybe you're counseling them, there is a tendency of a bond being created. And this person has found not a shoulder, but someone who is a safe space to express themselves, someone who understands them, and someone who is willing to walk with them the journey, because sometimes when people are going through stuff, they don't have people to walk with them. So you trying to walk with them in the process of healing,
and you're not judging.
Yes, and you're not judging. It can easily go the other way. So you have to be very sober as a pastor. That is why when that idea of could it be love came to my mind, I would block it and say
also no. There are ethics also on your side as a pastor.
Yes, there are ethics.
Okay.
Yes. So I would block the idea, and I'm glad even for her side, she was blocking the idea.
Okay.
Now until the time that came that I had to admit, I am the one who went and prayed about it, and I was like, wait, why is this thing going this way? And I had a conviction in me. I looked at her in another angle now. I started thinking, okay, what if, and now I started taking the values and the qualities out.
After like how long after the breakup?
Oh, all right. I think it wasn't around an year. I stayed.
So it wasn't a rebound.
No, it wasn't a rebound. So after a year there, and now that period of praying with her, it also took some time before now I approached her and I told her that I think I feel this, and she was not for it.
Really?
No, she wasn't for it.
What was her response?
For her, she said that she wants some time to think about it. She never gave a straight like no, or you're not like this. She would look at me now because she's been in ministry for long. She wanted to check is this man, because now I told you she had known that I was in another relationship.
Yes.
So she was also looking out for herself. And plus looking at, will this man love me the way I want, looking at the quality.
She also has some boxes to tick.
Yes,
yeah.
She also had. So, but she didn't tell me she was ticking some boxes. She was just like, give me some time. But with time, I think it became clear to her that this gentleman is a good one. And I remember there was something that was very special about her. There was something that she put to prayer. There was a time she was fasting for 100 days. Now I was like, wait, 100 okay, woman of God. Woman.
Wow.
So interesting. So although it was not about the issue of the two of us dating, she told me there is an issue I am praying for, and I've been instructed by, I've felt a conviction to push for this. There is something about my life that if I don't have to put a stop with prayer, it might end up even affecting my marriage life.
Oh,
so like,
okay.
This is good. So if someone tells you that, you cool down and you wait. But eventually, she said yes.
Oh, yeah. So you felt, this could make a very good pastor's wife. She's fasting, she's praying, So what are some of the values you are looking out for?
Okay. Now,
like your list, you had a list, yeah?
Yes.
So like the top 5 or top 3 in your list.
I have something else to say. I just remembered. Actually, when I felt there were some people I had thought, like, I have known you for this long in ministry. You have known you for this long. Several people that I thought, if I were to get married, if I were to go that line of relationship again, I wouldn't go for someone who is new. I would go for someone that I've known for long. Yes, friends that I've known.
So it's true, like your person is amongst your friends.
Sorry?
To some extent.
Well, she was not among those friends. I mean, there were friends that I had seen. This one I've known for long.
Oh, okay.
This one I've known for long. She's born again and all that and all that. But she was not among them. This one came purely out of that ministration of, oh, you are going through. This was out of the blues. That is why I was saying, no, it can't be. I have some other people that I've seen.
Okay.
Yes. So some of the values that... some values were drawn from the previous relationship that I had, because in that previous relationship, one of the things that I missed a lot was respect. There was no respect.
Oh, you knew what you don't want.
Yes, I knew what. Yeah. Okay. Now that made me have correct values to look at. I knew what I don't want. There was a lot of disrespect in the previous relationship. Disrespect. When it's in front of people, someone doesn't care and pretends. So I wanted a genuine person, someone whose yes in public is her yes in private. Someone who is genuine, someone that I can bank on their words. So I wanted a genuine person, because people are very fake out here.
True.
Very fake.
True.
Now, I also wanted someone who can be my peace. Now, as a man of God, one thing that I came to experience is that you deal with a lot of issues outside. Now, take for example, that issue that I was dealing with about her. If I was married by then, and I'm married to someone who doesn't understand some things, they'll start saying, no, you're talking to people so much. And like you have to talk to members. Yes, I have to talk. Some would call at some hours, and my partner doesn't have to be angry. Maybe I might not pick it, but yes, I might not pick it, but it should not stand out like, why did that person call at that hour? She was insecure. Yeah. So you need someone who can trust you, like, you know what you're doing. Yes. Okay. Someone who can buy my peace. So that is something that, because when I am under pressure, I do not operate well. Oh. When I know you are on my neck, you're mad at me, I cannot operate well. Yeah. So I wanted someone who will be my peace. Of course, someone who is born again. Because in this journey, there are some issues that sometimes I may I would say, talk to my wife about this. She has gone through this. So if we don't share the same faith now, that is a no. Something else that I wanted someone who can challenge me. Now, I didn't want to be the top man who knows everything, who has everything. I wanted someone who can challenge me. My wife is a business lady. She runs a company called Samara Brand. She's the one who does such things. Yeah, she brands, does printing, books printing, and she challenges me a lot. She challenges. There are things I learn from her, and I'm like, I didn't know that. So those are some of the things that I looked for. Yes. I also needed someone who is honest. But without saying,
I think because we are Christians, and we're looking at marriage in a biblical kind of a way. It's like aligns with what you're saying. Submission is for the women. Men hate nagging wives. So I think your list was in line with what the Bible says about. It's all about the Bible being our manual and aligning to what it's talking about. Wow. Okay. So when you are dating, how or what happened until you knew that now I want to marry her? Like we are dating, we can date, but then you have some reservation, like, hey, she can't be my wife, or it's because of the same values. At what point and how long did you date for you to know now she's ready to become a wife?
Okay. Her readiness. Now, when we spoke, from engaging in a conversation with someone, you would know who is in for the ride and who wants to settle down. Yeah. So when we talked, so
it's not a matter of we've dated for 3 years, now you're supposed to marry me.
No. Actually, when I realized that there's something in between us, I think because of the drama that I had experienced, I didn't want to try like another one. No, I wanted now, if this one is going right.
Yes.
So I was very intentional because I didn't want it to go south. I wanted, this one has to work. So for me, when we talked, I heard in her language, this is someone who is ready to do this. She's ready to do this. She doesn't have baggages. She doesn't have things that she says, I want to deal with this or this. In her conversation, I heard this one is, and for me also, I was also ready to settle down.
So you just talked about it, and both of you are on the same page about this.
Actually, when we talked, I told her, we are doing this for marriage. We're not doing this for
we're not like try whatever and try and error or something.
Actually, we started dating and I think married either in the same year or just past 1 year. Yeah. Yes.
So we don't have to stay for 5 years dating without.
I knew what I wanted. She knew this man is
both
serious.
of you were ready for marriage.
Yes.
Oh wow.
That is how we are like, we are doing this. So can we start discussing about the serious matters? When we get into this, what is your deal? What do you value the most?
Yeah. The likes, dislikes, what makes you happy. Oh wow. You don't have to date for 5 years or 10 years for that person to marry you or to know that they're the husband or the wife. You can do it actually within like 6 months.
It's
enough for you to know.
Very possible.
It's enough for you to know this is the person.
Yes.
Wow.
It is.
All right. Now, you're a pastor, yes, but is it a guarantee? Like, because you're a pastor, we have to do a wedding. Are there pastors or somebody out there, what prompted you to go for a wedding and not just come, we stay, or we just go to the AG or,
All right. Now, one thing about being a pastor is that you're a public figure.
Yeah.
Whether you know it or not, people look at you.
Yes.
And people see.
They have expectations.
They have expectation, but people see.
Yeah.
People who tend to see how you make your decisions, what you think about in life, every action. Now, as a pastor, every action that you take, even your speech, everything, people are looking at you. So, if I went any other way, people could use that, or the people that look at me There are people who are, for example, there are people who see you as a model without you knowing.
Yeah.
You're their model.
True.
Without knowing, until you meet someone and they know you and they're like, you inspire me, and you wonder,
Yeah.
from where?
Isn't that pressure though? On your side.
Well, it should be pressure to everyone, because everywhere that you are located, there are people who are looking at you.
Yeah.
There are people who are observing you. There is someone who would learn from you. So for me, if I went any other way, someone could use that as a basis of
even nani pasta.
Yes.
Kama alifanya hivi, si hata mimi, it's okay.
Another thing, it is very, very important to do a wedding. And a church wedding, let's say on the altar, because that is the genesis of a life until death. From there,
are garden weddings included? Is a garden wedding in? Okay, continue.
No.
There's no altar there.
Well,
garden wedding. So, having a wedding in an altar in church. Okay.
Now, it's okay to do your wedding as you prefer. Let's say the important thing is that now, number one, the two of you have agreed.
Yeah.
And if you're doing it at a garden, most importantly, if you're going to engage a pastor, it's important that they pray on that ground.
Oh, right.
Because an altar is a
dedicate.
Yes. And call it an altar. You say, as we officiate this wedding, this ground is an altar.
All right.
Yeah. So it's just okay. It's just now for a pastor there. The thing that I said, people will look at you and will be like, at a pasi alifanyia garden. So there is some importance.
You have to be kind of role model.
Yes. But it's okay. It's fine. Someone can do it at a garden. It's okay. Provided, the pastor who is in charge, they come, dedicate that ground, it becomes an altar. We call it an altar. Yes.
Why is it important, even for those who are not pastors, like for anybody else out there, like me, us, to have that wedding, a church or a dedicated, area?
Now, a wedding is a covenant, and most of us in our bringing, some of us grew up not born again.
Yeah.
Our parents were not born again. So there are covenants that we entered without knowing. This is the first covenant that people enter with their knowledge. There are some covenants that are not good, that someone enters without their knowledge. Sijui your parent went where.
Yeah.
Sijui some during the rites of passage. They enter some covenant without knowing.
Yeah.
So for this one, this is the one that is happening with your understanding.
Yeah.
So you have to bank on, now that this is a covenant that I'm entering with an understanding, let be at a place where, because an altar also, it's a place where there has been an agreement between heaven and earth that this place is a place that is dedicated for the Lord.
For this purpose.
Yes, for this purpose and for the Lord. Just as we saw in the Old Testament that people would raise altars and do their rituals or sacrifices there. So, a wedding, God calls a wedding in the Bible holy. So that is why you look at, where are you performing? Do you take a holy event to just anywhere? You can't join a wedding in a club. You look at the entity and how God views it, and you give it the weight that God and the Bible gives it. That is why it is very important.
That is for those who want a Christian marriage.
Yes. And let me say something else that I've just remembered. When people enter into covenants, the weddings, a wedding is very much fought today.
Yeah.
You've heard what people talk about marriage, that it doesn't work and all that. The devil also is so much against weddings, marriages, and godly marriages. That is why you will hear people, when they are planning a wedding, there are so many things they come across. A lot of madness.
Battles.
Yes, that's it. And you can enter into a covenant with someone that has the capacity to break things from your past and whatever covenants you had gotten in. So it's a very important event. That is why it's very, very important for you to start it there at the altar
with God.
together. Yes.
Wow. So definitely you did a church wedding.
Yes, we did.
How was it? There is a perception that if you want to do these weddings, you must have a lot of money for it. Like some of the men say that they don't want weddings. We just go to the AG and then we are done, because they don't want to invest a lot of money in just one day, and it's just a wedding. How was it for you? Did you have a lot of money?
Man, let me tell you. I didn't have a lot of money. Actually, I was very intentional. One thing I knew, the event of a wedding is the part where you exchange vows. And maybe you exchange a symbol, a ring, and you're blessed.
Yes.
Hands are laid on you. That is the core thing about the wedding. Those other things,
it's not making merry.
No. Because when you talk about food, how much amount of food are you going to eat, the two of you?
Sometimes you don't even get time to eat.
No, the glamour is just for memory, so that when you have pictures, you can remember and you can see that it was nice. But let me ask a question. If you lose your pictures, now, thank God we are in the era of digital things that you can store your pictures.
We will redo that wedding.
Now, what if you lose will you say, I am not married since there is no evidence?
So making sense.
Now,
yeah.
For me, I didn't have a lot of money. I did a very simple wedding. The reception and the event in the morning happened in the same place. We did it at church. Then after we went for photo shoot, there was a new arrangement of seating. So the seats were moved to the side. Then the middle became the dancing crowd. And it was glamorous.
I know. You're joyful. Everybody is celebrating you.
Now, one thing I appreciate about my wife is that she has a sense of excellence. So it was simple, but very excellent. We loved it. We enjoyed it. It was nice. Yeah.
What was the highlight of that day for you?
She was looking very beautiful. I saw her in that gown. Now, Macu, I went to take her. I accompanied her to take the gown. But they didn't allow me to see her. Actually, they sent me out and they're like,
you wait for the D-Day.
And when she walked down there, I was, oh my God.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I thought I was strong. Like, oh my God.
Emotions. And then, right there, you just remember everything that we've been through.
The odds that were against you.
My God.
And then you're like, wait.
You're doing a wedding.
In an hour's time, like, okay. And to me, sometime I looked at it and saw it looking like mercy. Like, because in my family, looking at who has ever done a wedding, like you had to go against some odds. So for me, felt like, there's something I've broken. There's something I've broken.
You've started a new generation.
Yes. There's something I've put to an end.
Yes.
If a sister behind me would desire this.
Even your generations.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So it got me emotional when I saw her coming. That was my highlight.
That was the highlight.
Yes.
Seeing her in the gown.
Yes.
And then knowing, like, finally after 1 hour she'll be my wife. Yeah. These are my things. Were there some lows during the wedding?
Well. I didn't realize. What happened is I took the dress that my mother-in-law was going to wear on that day. Because of the preparations of the day before the D-Day, it was very late. I dropped it at around 12. And now, the person that we were with...
or noon?
Midnight. The person that we were with told me, you know what? You either switch off your phone or I'll go with it. Like, okay, I switched off the phone. Now, in the morning...
You don't like pressure.
Yes, I don't.
You'll not function.
In the morning, I find calls. I'm like, I was told the clothes couldn't fit. I think this part was too small for her because she had hair made. And what is to be done? Now we are going to pick that cloth, take it to the tailor, and then it will be taken back to her to wear. So I was told, send fuel money to this person.
Oh my God.
Send the fuel money. It was taken from that place to the tailor and then back. And then after that, now they were to go to the venue where my bride was.
Oh.
And those things that happen around there, knocking the gate. So,
yes.
No, it took, I think it was starting around, I don't know, it started quite late. So that one I felt. Now the best thing is that I was with my best man and the boys. So they were keeping me engaged. Stories, pictures. I didn't even realize
the importance of having a very organized and mature bridal party.
Yes.
They really help.
Yes.
But did you use any criteria to select?
Oh yeah, actually I had three gentlemen
and three ladies.
Actually, the only lady that I added was my sister because she was like, I don't have any other brother. I've never been.
It's her time to enjoy that.
Yes. So I had only three. The criteria that I used, number one, I knew that having a lot of people as your bridesmaid and groomsmen, a lot of them, it's stressing. Some will not follow up with your instructions. They want your wedding to be their wedding. Yes. So I picked people that I knew. Bro, we are doing this final. So I only picked three.
Wow.
Two of them were pastors. Yes, and a friend. Yes. So I picked. That was it. That was it. People that I knew they are going to take instruction. They are serious about this. People who are joyful, they make your ceremony to be so colorful. Actually, it's very important for you to pick a bridal party that aligns with what you want. Like they buy into your vision of your wedding, how you want it to be, to make it merry, joyful, and all those. Like they can fit in any whatever when called upon. That is very, very important. Very important.
So the wedding came, you were done, you went home with your bride. Now, how was your first year? Is it what you expected? Like, did you have expectations and then were they met? How was it?
Well,
the honeymoon continued for the whole year.
Surprisingly, I've had a certain narrative that I don't want to go against, and I cannot dispute and say it is wrong about the first year. But for me, by the grace of God, it was smooth. It was smooth.
Wow.
And there's someone who asked me, how are you guys doing? And I was like, we are good. And they wanted to push like, even for us, we were fighting and we thought we are not normal until we met some other people who told us that it is okay. So even for you, it's fine. You can. But in my mind, I was like, I can't make up something that is not there. It was smooth. It was smooth. Yeah.
What helped you? Or,
one thing that I would advise anyone who is a Christian who wants to do a Christian marriage. Now, since I was not married before, I asked the Holy Spirit to teach me how to love her.
Oh my God.
It's like I've never been married. You have to teach me.
And you don't want to copy other people's marriages.
Yes. So I was like, teach me how to do this. Teach me how to. That is how I found it easy for me. That is the only trick that I used. I asked the Holy Spirit, please teach me how to love her. How to answer, how to respond. Teach me how
and
to
taking time to learn, what she likes.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Also, I think I had some people that I was looking up to. I would look and identify a couple that has been doing very well, and I would maybe when we meet and ask them, what do you think about what has kept you moving? So I picked some things from them, and they helped me structure myself on how I should handle myself.
So did it meet your expectations? Like what you thought marriage would be in your first year?
Well, not all. Because there's this narrative of you're the man.
Unafika kwa mlango, like I take your coat and your shoes and massage your legs,
well,
like do what?
Not even that. What for me, I mean, was a bit of my expectation was the level of accountability that is in marriage.
Oh.
I fell into trouble separate. Because probably I've left, I've gone to town. Will I remember to say that I got there?
Do not. Oh my God.
And now it became an issue.
You have to report.
You never tell me when, and I'm like, yo, si utajua tu nilifika, nini ni shida?
Tell me.
I think maybe I am, now being a pastor is another thing. You met someone, you couldn't just ignore them.
They need
you
to
sat
talk.
down. Did you remember to say no? So you are expected to be back roughly maybe at 8, and at 8 you're not there, and she will call and ask what's happening. And when you get home, that is when you meet with her, and she'll be like, wait, you were to come at 8.
What happened? Yeah.
So for some reason I was thinking, why is she like this? Oh, kumbe. It's supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be accountable to your partner.
Yes.
And it is not
something so simple, yet some people just overlook it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is not that your wife is
doesn't trust you or
is
something.
dominating over you, because that is what people say.
Umekaliwa.
It's simple accountability.
Yes.
And let me tell you, that helps you even to be accountable. If you can't be accountable in small things, even the Bible says, if you can't be accountable with small things, no one will even trust you with even big. So some things that looks like your wife is dominating you, it's actually a lesson that you're being taught, a life lesson that will help you to be even accountable when it comes to bigger things and greater things.
Wow.
So that helped me, but it took time to sink. But now I saw that it's making her sad. Like, you don't even inform me.
My
I was
God.
like, okay,
yeah,
I will
just
do
that.
better.
Okay.
I will do better. So
and it worked.
It took some time. To a level she will be like, I keep asking you, why can't you inform me about your please inform me. Someone wouldn't change within a day because it has been your
gradual.
custom. Now, for me, when I was single, I would get in whatever time I want. I can go meet with someone, and I had not planned it, and like, it's late. Okay, we can spend here. My guy, and spend. But here,
somebody's waiting for you at home.
Yes. Now the change was not immediate. It took some time.
Gradual,
but now it got into me.
It's so easy. Like it's part of your system. Like
say 1, 2, 3. You had been accustomed to a certain system of doing life. So this was the one that was a bit off my expectation. But we keep learning.
We keep learning. Yes, very nice. So that takes me to my next question. Yes. What are some of the traditions that you had to shed off once you are married now? Like something they used to do where you are just kijana, now you're married, you have to stop.
Wow. Number one.
A lot. Pastor, husband. Oh my God.
So the first thing was what I've just said. Coming late.
Yeah.
I had to, and I have to account if I am late. I have to account. This is the reason that I am late.
Yes.
There is someone who is waiting for you. You've committed your life to them.
Yes.
So that is something that I had to shed off. There are some things, there are some relationships that I had to cut.
Really?
Yeah. Because there is someone who will be like, but Chiki, what's up? It's okay, Sibora unarudi. So you're like, I will live with this one forever. For you, I don't know. So there are some relationships that I had to minimize. Or if I look at my time and who I am supposed to meet or where I'm supposed to go, I just look for a reason to shelve
And
it.
there are boundaries.
Yes,
I'm married.
yes,
I have a
yes,
wife.
yes.
I am, you know.
So those are some of the things.
Okay.
Now, accountability, coming in,
Friends, you have to.
coming in at the right time and informing. Now, some friends that I had to limit our interactions with, because somehow they will be like, it's been long. Ama juu umeoa sasa
They can't understand. They don't understand.
they can't understand. No,
Like single life and married life,
they
two
are
different.
very separate.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that I had to shelve was my way of speech. Now, let me tell you,
What do you mean?
you may think that you are very good in your speech.
You say you want to get married.
But there is a way you interact with your wife.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't have to express your feelings just because you
As
felt
they
them.
are. Yeah.
As they are. You have to filter and also know when to express them. Is it a good time? Because you can't burst on someone just because you
Consider
felt.
her emotions
Yes.
well.
Also, you have to understand her point of view, and when she was doing this, or when she said this, or when this came up, what was the current situation? What made her do this? So, marriage does a lot of pruning to people. You become straight. You don't just talk. You're like, this one I will introduce it at this time.
Yeah.
Because now, if you don't think rationally on the things that you're going to talk, you may find yourself just dropping your wife every baggage that you have. You've gotten mad, you're dropping on her. No, you have to separate issues. This one belongs to her. This
She
one
still has some emotions as well.
and there are some things you have to deal with them by yourself.
By yourself.
Go sit. If you have to relax, if you have to, okay, we don't cry. Whatever you will do and make peace with it.
Cry in secret. You have to, oh my God.
Deal with some things by yourself.
Marriage
you can't
is
bring
work.
every baggage to your partner. No. She also has her life. She has some adjustments to do.
As well.
As a lady, she didn't have someone. Now she's responsible for feeding someone, for all those other things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to give her also some. There are some things, deal with them by yourself. Yes.
You just allow time,
Yes.
to align everything.
Yeah.
Now, being you as now Pastor James, after being in marriage for 2 years, what would you tell the Pastor James who was there the day before marriage? Like, if you were advising yourself from what you've experienced, what would you tell yourself before marriage?
Oh my goodness.
Before that first day.
What I would advise that Pastor James before that. Now, young man. The advice that I would give to the Pastor James that is not married will be intentionality is everything in marriage.
Be intentional.
Intentionality is everything, because some people enter into that space, single people, thinking that it will go how they have pictured in their mind, not accommodating, because this thing keeps growing, because you have to accommodate how your upbringing, your background. There is how you see things. There is how I see things. And we can't ignore how I see things and how you see things. So what we will do is sit down, talk, come to a common ground of agreement.
Yes.
So intentionality is everything. So drop whatever you thought you knew. Drop whatever advice. Now, another thing about advice, couples are not alike.
Sure.
So what works in your house,
marriages are not the same,
will not work in my house. Okay, someone else's wife is not like my wife.
Yes.
Because of how she's been brought up and how my wife has been brought up.
Yes.
Someone else's advice might not necessarily work.
Yes.
So drop everything you knew. Be very, very intentional with building your thing by yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And even, you don't expect your wife to behave like that other wife, yet you're not the husband.
No,
you don't have the same traits, you don't have,
Actually, there are some situations, if you're given, you can't handle. So how they deal with those it's because your wife does not behave exactly like someone else's wife. So every marriage is special and unique in its own way.
Wow, you had really prepared for this marriage.
Yeah.
How did you prepare, by the way? Were you attending some seminars, or you were just fantasizing about marriage and watching soap operas and how did you prepare? We are addressing with those people who want Christian marriages, because there are other types of marriages and we are not focusing on those ones because as we are born again.
Yes.
So we want to follow the manual. So how were you preparing? You seem to be prepared, for this.
So surprisingly, what shapes the minds of many when they come to marriage is the people they've been observing now.
Yeah.
The background that I came from was not the picture that I would have wanted. So I had to renew my mind and look at what would I want for myself. There are some things that I saw that I felt, no, I wouldn't want to do this with me. Some things that I experienced in life that made me think, no, I have to be different. So I love reading, so I did some reading about marriages. And I also observed some people and picked some things. Actually, need I say that now for you, I by chance and by the grace of God, I came near your parents for some time.
Yes.
And there is something that I picked from them. And I was like, in my marriage,
you want that.
So you have to pick from, you can't pick everything from one single set. But there is something from them that I felt, oh my goodness, this is a unifying factor that will be happening in my family. I want this. I feel like this brings the family together. So I picked some people that I saw their marriage working well, and I tried to study them and see what works in this family. Yeah.
So you pick what you feel.
I picked what I feel I would want, and I feel like it's the right thing without being selfish.
Yeah, sure.
That is how I
so you discussed that with your wife once you you in your courtship and once you got married.
Actually, when we were settling for our best couple, those are some of the things that I told her. I told her, I feel for this couple, there is these and these and these I have loved about them. What do you think?
Wow.
And she would make her own judgment. It was not, I didn't decide.
So being the head doesn't mean you decide everything. You make decisions.
No. It doesn't mean like that. We don't have everything figured out because you're the man. We don't have everything figured out.
And you are the two that became one.
Yes, we became one. What you have to do is that you are the one to give direction. Ladies would want someone who will give direction and would say this is the way to go and give hints. Ladies are very good. Ladies are very wise. They would make you escape some pitfalls that you're not seeing. But you have to be the one giving direction and giving suggestion and saying, about with regards to this is what I want us to do. What do you think? And you hear her. She may support you. She may add something to it, or she may say, according to me, this and this doesn't work. And if your head is okay,
right? Yeah.
You're going to see there is sense in this. It doesn't have to be my way, but I will bring suggestion. If she feels it's okay, then we move forward.
Wow.
So I introduced some people and I said, what do you think? And she looked at them and it made sense. Yeah.
So you had options and then you just settled on one.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't check a best couple. Does it have to be people who have money to support your wedding?
No.
No.
They are not financiers.
They're not financing your wedding.
No.
They're just giving advices and
you're looking at people, number one, that you admire how they live.
Yes.
That you can learn from. And people that you can talk to and be vulnerable to. And also people that can talk to you. You can't pick people who can't talk to you, who can't sit you down and tell you know what? This is not the way to conduct yourself. You pick up people that can
call you out.
They can call you out
when
you're going astray. people that you look at and you see how they are doing life, it can be emulated. They are an example. Those are the people that you will walk with. Not actually one of the things that when I approach the one who became our best man, there's a question he asked me. Do you want us for the day?
Or
for
wow.
Or do you want us
To walk
for a
with
lifetime?
you. Yeah.
And he told me if I answered that question wrong, that would be it. Do you think we can talk to you, or you want us for the photos?
And somebody to sign.
Yes, and someone to stand beside you. So if I'm standing beside you on that day, so actually he didn't give that condition. He asked that. He later said, if I answered otherwise, that would be it.
He wouldn't have accepted that.
No.
Yeah, because they don't have to.
Yeah.
It's not like they're obligated to be there for you.
He also wanted to know what manner of responsibility am I putting myself in.
Oh yeah.
Am I here for cameras? You can pick another man.
Yeah.
Put him
somebody
on a
who knows
suit.
how to pose.
Yes.
Dance,
and that's it.
Just being funny.
Yes.
But there's something I didn't ask you.
Yes.
Why did you get married?
My goodness.
Why did you marry? You married, you didn't get. Is the Englishing? Anyway, yeah.
It's getting married. Why I got married?
Yeah.
Number one. It's wow, what a question. You knew you set me up.
I never got.
Now the reason that I got married. According to the Bible that I teach.
Oh, okay.
Something that I will tell you. When God created everything, first day, how He said it was good. It was good. Created this and this on this day. It was good. It was good. But in the instance of man, there is a time that He said it is not good for a man to be alone. Among everything else that He created, for a man to be alone, He saw that it was not good.
Yeah.
That is where the other portion of scripture you find, the Bible says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing. That is where the good comes in.
Oh.
So for me, the reason I got married is because I wanted a companion to do life with. And there is a lot of balance that women bring in people's life. One woman, not women.
Not women.
Not women. Yes. And our God is a God of generations. I mean, there has to be something that comes out of me that continues my legacy and whatever I believe in. But I married for companionship. And at that instance where Adam's rib was plucked, anyone who is not married is incomplete. I mean, there is a place for a spouse in someone's life. There is a place for that. Yes.
So there's no being single and happy, and you still feel the void. There's something missing.
You can be single and happy, but there is a place for a spouse in everyone's life. There is a void that nothing else would fill. Nothing would fill.
Wow.
Yes. That's how we were created.
Yes.
That is how we were made.
And did not marry your wife so that she can be cleaning after you and
No.
Do you help around in the house, or you are the African man?
No.
I don't know where the kitchen, where the knives and the the what are kept.
I help around. I mean,
so it's okay.
It's fine. This person came to help me. Now the Bible calls them a helper. So there were things you are doing, and she came to help. So you did not leave entirely everything else to them. No, this person, they have their own lives. They have their things that they are. And now in these ages, how things are done these days, women are going to work. They are expected to contribute in other ways in the family. So it's absurd for you to leave everything else to them. I mean, if you want to do that, maybe you can let them stay at home and do everything. But no, I help
still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the 50-50 kind of marriage?
What is 50-50?
50-50. Most of the time, people reference that when it comes to finances. Like you bring your 50, I bring my 50 to be 100, or whatever. If it's an investment kind of, bring your 50, I bring my 50, and then there is something left for myself.
Now, it depends with how you agree, the two of you.
Okay.
I might be the person who does not, as I said, every marriage is unique.
Yeah.
There are things that work, and there are people who say, this can't work for me. There are men who feel, no, I'm the one who is going to contribute because of their own reason.
Yeah.
But the 50-50 kind of thing is very okay if you guys agree. Because
if you agree,
yes, if you agree,
you are okay with it.
Yes. Because I feel like that would make someone feel a kind of ownership. If we have done and built something with you, you will feel like you have participated
you're part
in
of
build.
it.
Yeah, you're part of it.
Yes.
You're not just part of it to bring, I don't know, children and all. No, you feel I'm
and
part
cook
of
for
this.
you and
Yes. That feels like more of a worker. But this person is your equal. Let me tell you, before the eyes of God, we are as much as we can say I am the head,
you are the head
as the husband, and now
but
she comes after me. We are one. We are equal. The Bible says He created them, male and female. There is a description that the Bible gives in the book of Genesis, how equal we were made. It's just that ranks are different, so that there will be no confusion in roles. Like you all want to do
can't
this.
be two heads.
Yes. So it is very okay contributing together so that everyone can feel like they are part of it. Because the danger of doing everything by yourself, if you're not a secure person, you may feel you are the one who have made a certain thing be the way it is. You'll be, that is how people say this is my house. You can leave if you want. I mean, this is my car. Actually there is hakuna senti yako hapa, unanisumbua kwa nini? Mine, including yourself, because I paid dowry. I bought you on your head. I bought you. And you are mine. So you make her part of your property. But no, this thing, you do it together. It's a combined effort. So it's very okay. It's very okay. It's very okay. Yes. Now it's how you agree. Yes, it's how you whichever agree. Way you agree, it's okay. Yes. As long as both of you. Now, what has marriage made you discover about yourself? Oh my goodness. What marriage has made me discover about myself? What marriage has made me discover about myself is about my ability to listen. Oh. Okay, as much as that one was shaped by ministry, but I've come to realize that I can be a good listener. I am. You are. Okay. What intonation should I use? I am a good listener. I'll be very considerate. Okay. Like, I would hear you, not judge you. Try to very hear, important. Try to hear where you are coming from. You might say something that is totally wrong, but I'm not supposed to come and tell you, now, you don't say that. You don't know. There is a point of view. You're adults. You're reasonable. I mean, let me see. What did she see for her to say this? Yeah. What contributed to this? I mean, that it made me discover. Okay. Wow. Because there are some things that I will hear and I will be like, yeah. Kumbe I didn't. I'm such a. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's very nice. You realize you could be now a good listener. And in marriage, you have to be a good listener. Sometimes, your spouse may come. They have a lot of baggage. They have a lot of stories. Some are you're feeling they are irrelevant. Why are you telling me I need to go and sleep? So you need to be a very, very good listener because sometimes someone may give you a story, but they want to relate it to something that the two of you are going through. And I mean, you have to be a very, very good
Or they want to input on something, or to think about
if
that.
you feel like you're right every time, you wouldn't feel the need to listen to your partner. You have to know, after getting married, every story, every curiosity that someone has, if it's an adventure, if it's a thought to do development and investment, you're the person they share with. So after even someone gathers things from outside, you become their place of now, placing everything at the table. So if you're not a good listener, so I realized I've never gotten a complaint of, oh, you don't give
you're not listening, I keep talking, you don't hear me.
And now I've gotten that complaint in my counseling. People coming and saying she doesn't even hear me, or she hears me but she doesn't take it to court. I don't think even she hears such things. And I'm like, okay, I've never had.
So you are a good listener. Okay. Now, I want you to tell us, what is the best thing about being married, or the joyous thing about being married?
The joyous thing about being married, the first thing is that the contentment that someone has in mind that they are doing life with someone. There's that contentment of, I'm not alone. Let me tell you, this life can be very lonely. This life, and there are things you might go through and there is no one else that you can talk to. But that state of being that you're not alone, sometimes you may think people have your back.
Fake friends and people.
Sometimes it's your parents. People have issues that is going on with their lives. So at times you go and present your issues to people and they will be like, yo, I have a lot that I'm dealing
tired.
With. Or they will be like,
let me breathe.
Their advice will be like, so is life. Life is
life. Life with Abby.
Life such is life. Like, pull up your socks.
You're a gentleman.
If I tell you about my issue, and you go coil up and say, okay. And you tend to normalize everything that is coming, be it a hardship, be it something that you feel is unfair, because it has been
probably
seen.
You just wanted somewhere to pour out your emotions.
Yes, but there is no that space. Or you go and say that to someone and then it becomes the talk of the town. So I feel like the contentment that comes with, I am not alone in life. That is why you should listen to your partner, because everything they are going through, you are the person
only have you to talk to.
You are the only person they have.
Yes.
So you have to be very intentional with even listening to them, because when they are thinking that, who am I doing life with? It's you.
It's you.
They will tell you something that you feel
if I get into trouble, we are going to face whatever with you. You're going to bail me out.
If I make a blunder, you are the one that I will tell.
And it will affect us.
Today, nilipiga blunder. This person will not be. The Bible says that they were naked and they were not ashamed. So you should not, the nakedness of your partner or the blunders or whatever they did, whether it was embarrassing, they should not be ashamed even if they are naked before you. So you should create a very safe space
and
that they can tell. You can tell them anything and they'll be like, we got this. And you move on. So the contentment that you're not doing life alone, I feel like that is the one that is the best thing about being married.
That is so interesting. All right. So in your 2 years of marriage, I'm sure there is a time that you disagreed with your wife. So how did you sort that out? How did you handle the disagreement? I have one rule. This is mine. I introduced. Number one, I said, no matter the disagreement that we have, everything will be sorted in our bedroom is our boardroom. Is it workable?
Yes.
Or in your house?
In my house. What I mean is, when I say bedroom, I mean privacy.
Yes, of course.
I mean, like, when we get there, it's between the two of us. No matter And dialogue has always won.
Oh.
Because I feel like what would make people be swept away by disagreements will be wanting to prove that you are right.
Yes.
I want, so you push
don't want
things.
To calm down
Yes.
Reason.
Yes. So how we solved our disagreement has been always talking. We talk. We go before we sleep. We communicate. You're like, by the way, I was hurt in this spot.
Wow.
So we've always talked, and speech, provided we are willing to listen, and sometimes just agree with, even if you don't feel like that was for the sake of
agree
peace.
To disagree,
you're
to
like,
agree,
okay,
whatever.
I hear you. I'm sorry about that. So how we solve our disagreement is always about talking, communication, and willingness to sort things out. Because do you know, people can talk, but they are not willing to sort things out. So just no one would want to say sorry. Let's talk. But they won't own up. No one will say,
they're not
I am sorry
about making this work.
Yes. But you have to be very intentional. We are going to talk, and the result of this talk should be now that we come to one page and a common ground. And that is where you have to say sorry. You have to admit. You have to you have to admit and say, oh, I admit I did this. It didn't sit well with you. And surprisingly, whatever may have happened may not sit well with your partner, but with you, you feel it's okay. My friend, if it doesn't sit well with them,
you wrong them.
It's
a bother. So communication,
and if it doesn't sit well with them, agree and say, I'm sorry it didn't sit well with you. Don't push and say, but for me, I feel it's okay. There is no agreement. So we communicate.
And sort out that issue, and then we move on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is so wonderful. Now, do you believe relatives have a role in your marriage? And if so, what's that? Generally, okay, speak about relatives and marriage.
Okay. Sometimes it is hard to separate the two.
Okay.
Because I have my people, she has her people. That is where she came from. And sometimes there are contributions. They would want her say in some things and all that. So we cannot, number one, deny the involvement and the relationship between, because when we get married, we do not cease becoming family with our respective relatives. But after people get married, that is another family. We came from a family, but getting married means you've gotten into another family. So there are decisions that if you've not agreed as a family, a spouse, a husband and wife, the say of your relative should not be much higher than the say of your wife. Like, you have to always put your spouse first.
Very important.
You have, because number one, you are living with them, and that is how it is going to be. So I don't think the relatives should have a higher ground in anyone's marriage. From both sides. Yes, from both sides. It doesn't mean because I am the husband that I am the one who would say my sister will come and live here. And if she has not agreed, if it doesn't sit well with her, that is it. She's part and parcel. We are equal in this thing. We have to agree.
Or I'm a son of my mother, so every time I have to send money to her, not you.
No. So now that's the other thing. Sharing. There is something that we learned from our best couple. There is something that they said that if the mom of the guy wants money, or a relative wants money, he would send it to the wife's phone, and the wife would send
to your,
so that the mother would have respect. Because, well, you talk to the guy, but it's the lady who sent you.
Yes.
That is to say, they talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't do it on my own. So, I mean,
she knew that you were sending money to.
Yes. Because I can't be depleting money and saying, I sent mom. That could be another loophole, or someone siphoning money to other people and saying it is mom. So you have to make it clear. Relatives,
let them
come
know
first.
That you've discussed with your wife.
Yes.
She has to know.
Yes.
She has to give her opinion first.
And that is how they are going to respect your spouse. If they know that they can walk over you, they will start sidelining you. They may even call you aside and they say, we don't want your guy to know. No, you are one.
We are, yeah.
That is the person you're living with, you make kids with, you will age with. I mean,
they could be bringing some division in your marriage as well.
So there is a place for them, but the place for your spouse comes first.
All right. So tell us, how have you managed to keep your friendship and love glowing and growing and
Oh my goodness. Now, as I had said earlier, I've had to be very intentional. Yes. The other things is there are activities that you do with your partner that ensures that your friendship, as in, you have to do things to make her know that you are on, she's on your mind. For example, I mean, acknowledge every little step that she makes. Don't be this person who is caught by surprise. I mean, things that are, your wife has achieved this. You don't know.
You don't know.
It's the little things that counts. A congratulations, that was great.
Yes.
I mean, she's made food. This is incredible. This is incredible.
Yes.
I mean, maybe there is work in the house. You're like, how can I help? Do you think there is any? Maybe she's working. For example, for myself, how I've made. There was a time she had an order to make books, and there were a lot of copies, and that work had a lot of pressure, and she would come home late. And sometimes I was asking, what do you think I can do to make this easier for you?
Wow.
Okay. Sometimes I would volunteer. There are times you would ask, and there are times I would think for myself. That day I make dinner. Sometimes I order from outside, and she will be coming thinking, I have to do this, and she finds them done. That's how you friend. Nice. The friendship remains there, and there are days you just surprise her. There are days that I'll get done with my whatever I'm doing, time prepare something, then rush to town, and she will see me in her office, and she'll be like, "Oh my God!" I get there, I won't be doing anything. I don't know anything about her field, and I will sit there. Maybe be listening to a sermon or something until she finishes, and we go home together. So that is how I've maintained the friendship between us. Noticing what she's doing and getting involved. There's a way you can be involved in your partner's life. Definitely. You just have to look for somewhere and get involved, make your presence count and be felt.
Wow, that clearly makes her feel loved and appreciated. And somebody's thinking about me, helping. I'm not like a slave in that marriage. Wow. So as we conclude, what's one advice that you can give to a person who intends to get married one day?
Either a lady or a gentleman. Now, one thing that I would advise anyone who wants to get married, number one is to befriend the Holy Spirit. There are secrets that clearly, let's be truthful, there are secrets that maybe your friends would not disclose to you, but God can help you by dropping some ideas. God communicates in very dynamic ways. God can drop you may pray today and say, Lord, help me to know how to handle this, and then an idea comes to your mind. God answered you, because our levels with God are different. Someone may hear in the ear, someone may be receiving an idea in their mind. So befriend the Holy Spirit and ask them, what should I do? How should I love her? What make me a better man. I mean, tell God that I can't do without you. Make me a better person. So that's the first thing that I would advise. The second thing that I would advise someone who wants to get married.
Yes.
Please pick someone that you can reason with.
A mature person.
Not a baby. Marriage is not for babies. Marriage is not for people who are trying.
Yes, until you have plan B, an exit plan.
Marriage is for someone who you go through things, disagreements, then you look for glucose.
Tulambe tuendele.
Tulambe and move on. I mean, it has to work.
Yes.
Enter there with a determination that it has to work.
Yes.
So look for someone who is mature and you can reason with, because there are people who cannot reason. You cannot reason with whatever they have said. That is what they have said. Whatever makes sense to them is whatever they think should make sense to you. Be with someone that you can reason with, someone who is mature, because there are some very hard things that you will come across in your partner's life, and if they are not mature, that thing is going to crumble there. They're going to cry saying men are like this, women are like this, but that's not the case. It's just that your person was not mature enough to stomach some things about some blunders that your spouse will make. What will you do? Have to be a big person who would say, take in breath, take it out, talk, and move forward.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Another thing,
number 3,
which will be maybe the last thing, someone that you're in love with, someone that finishes you. Someone that you love, someone that you feel I can do anything for this. And not because of a certain thing, because there are people who would look at a lady, maybe how they are structured, and they are just drawn to them by in their and lustful desires. Someone you would say, I would sacrifice my life for them. I feel like you're in love with them. You will love them with every bit of your heart. Yeah.
Oh no, I had forgotten this. You're a pastor, and nowadays we have a lot of people on social media talking of how they were miserable in marriage. Now they are glowing when they're out of marriage. How people regret getting married. Some don't want even to get married. What do you think is the role of the church, or what should the church do to encourage the youths into, showing the good side of marriage and how they can sort out some issues? They don't have to be miserable in marriage, and that you can actually enjoy where you're married.
Now, what I have to say about this is the role of the people and the church is to be very real.
Yes.
Don't paint a picture that is fake, because marriage is very real.
They should be real actually in the premarital counseling and everything.
Yes. When it comes to premarital, you're talking to a young people, just tell them the reality.
The reality, kwa ground.
Tell them this is what you will face. Sometimes she will come and say this. Sometimes he will want to have his way. Be very, very real. That is the first thing that the church, don't paint a picture that is not there. Because the world that we are living in, we don't have time to create fantasies in people's minds, and that is not what they will find. Now, about those people who are saying that when they get out of their marriage, they flourish. Now, there are several factors. A marriage, the success of any marriage is contributed and determined by the two of you. Please don't talk about the relatives, because you can deal with your relatives, I can deal with my relatives. There are factors. The factors that come in, they can be handled because they come through one person. If it's about work, it's one person. If it's about maybe scarcity or wastage of finances, it's directed to one person. So it's something that can be solved. People can sit down, people can look for ways to solve. So please don't sell this narrative that after I left marriage, it's not marriage that makes people look a certain way. It's the person themselves. It's your person who was not the way a certain way.
They didn't get married
or
for that reason.
Sometimes the person themselves, the person who
Yes.
is saying I am glowing,
Yes.
they might be the ones who are narcissists.
Yes.
It's either their way or the highway. So I mean, that is the main reason that some people are saying, well, there is an environment. The environment that you create, the two of you, would make someone thrive, will make someone shine, or make them look depressed, and all that. So it all depends with the two of you. Yeah. So I think the role of the church, number one, is to conduct a lot of counseling. Now, when it comes
And
to
seminars and
youths, maybe the ones who are, when we are preaching things, we should preach the real things. When we are preaching, preach
and
reality.
something that is practical.
Yes. Preach expectation. Say in marriage there is this. Your wife will expect this from you. Your husband will expect this. And then bring the Bible view. But the Bible expects you to be this. Now there is something special about I think you are the one who said sometime long ago about that scripture that is in 1 Corinthians about love. Love is kind, love is patient, love is, and you are saying someone should put the name of their spouse on. Fulani is kind, Fulani is patient. If they don't have those character, I mean, so we should weigh the marriage and teach marriage against the Bible,
the Christian way.
Yes, not the cloud. You know, we are seeing a lot of things on social media, some things that are very fake, but we should teach it against the Bible, because now we are Christian. I feel like that is our role. And when we are preaching, we should not say things based on what is happening today
or what people want to hear.
Yes,
yet it's not practical.
Yes, but we should teach reality. And teach it against the word of God. This is the reality. This will be needed of you. This will be needed of you. And not create just some fantasies in people's heads.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Wow. So I think we end at that. We have a lot that we can talk about. You know, marriage is something that's very, very critical, even in the society, and the church has a role to play, just like Pastor has told us. So we will get more time to talk about it. You have a lot of wisdom regards to this. I mean, it's just 2 years and you've really taught us a lot. So we still come back to get more wisdom from you. All right. Thank you for being in my podcast today. Thank you so much. We've been encouraged. So, and I hope that you've been motivated, encouraged, and challenged. If you're in marriage, you've learned a thing or two. If you're looking forward to getting married one day, also, you've learned a thing or two. Thank you so much. Kindly subscribe after you watch this and have a good time. Ni Life with Abby. Goodbye.